Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Let's dig in and take a look at Bitcoin's charts. And we'll do an updated technical analysis for Bitcoin. Let's start with what I mentioned yesterday is that Bitcoin on the hourly chart. This is a copy of my Twitter. Bitcoin, I predicted it would go up towards the 38.4K zone, and then had an 80% chance of going up and then dropping back down. And then another 20% of going beyond that. So let's take a look and see what happened on the hourly chart. Right here, you can see here, right around there is where we left off. Bitcoin went horizontal and then started spiking up. I'm going to zoom in here so we can see this a little bit more. Hopefully that helps. And maximize this up. So we can see here, we had this horizontal channel here. We've had that for quite some time, and Bitcoin's been bouncing up and down in that horizontal zone. I just added this ascending channel here because Bitcoin, after it dropped to here and bounced back up, it formed that channel. So now we have two channels. This is the ascending one, it's more recent. You can see Bitcoin went up to here, and then it bounced up. 38.4 is roughly right around here. So it went up to here, and then there was a large order of over 600 BTC, and it wicked all the way up to almost 39, and then came back down, and it's been dropping down. And this is the hourly chart again. So you can see went up and went back down, and now it's below this upper channel resistance line. So the reason I predicted that it would go up near there is because there wasn't a lot of activities here, and based on the patterns, the buying patterns and selling patterns on the heat map, it looked like it was going to go up there, and there was no real support up there for it to hang up there. So I predicted it would go back down, and so now it dropped back down right into this ascending channel support. So it's going to range here. So this ascending channel is actually very bullish, because if it keeps going up in this pattern, it's going to eventually go up further. But you can see up here around the 38, upper 38 zone. There wasn't a lot of activities up here previously, at least in this time frame. And this time frame is back to the 22nd of January. So yeah, when there's not a lot of activities up there, it'll tend to drop back down, and it'll drop back down to where it has activity. As you can see, this right around 37.8 and 37, right around 37.8, it has more activities as shown by this volume bar here. And then it'll drop. If it drops further, it'll drop down into this support area right in this zone right here, and that's around 36.5. So it'll hang up here. If it drops further, it'll drop down to here. If it drops below this red horizontal line, it'll come back down to here to this horizontal support, channel support. Let's take a look at the Bollinger Band. Right now, the Bollinger Band constricted, and then it dropped from the top of the Bollinger Band down to the bottom and below. It wicked below the Bollinger Band. So that's temporarily bearish. Remember, when you look at the hourly chart, everything is like pretty fast. Things can change within an hour or more. And on the KDJ, the white J line is below the blue K and the red D line. So it's below, and all three are fanning down. So within the next few hours, it's indicating bearish movement to the downside. On the MACD line is the white line, and it fell below the red line. But you can see in the previous hours, they've been pretty close together. The delta between them hasn't been that big, so they're just kind of tight together, and you can see that reflected in the histogram bars, where the histogram bars are extremely short. You see that? And it's flipped red here already, so that's bearish. On the RSI, which is the red line, it went up near 60. Actually, no, let me see here. Nope. Yeah, it went up. RSI went up to around 63.66, and then it's now descending. The cumulative volume delta, it's been pretty much horizontal, went up slightly, and then now it's on a downward trend again. But this could change. I mean, it could change within an hour. And on the momentum indicator, the MOM indicator, which is the white line down here, it's also trending back down. So you can see all three are trending back down, and that's bearish, at least for the short term. Let's take a look at the daily chart on TradingView here. Let's shrink this down a little bit so you can see. And some people ask me, how do I put some of these indicators on here? And I'll show that in a different video, just to keep this one short. On the daily chart, it's still within this descending channel right here. Here's the top resistance of the channel. Here's the bottom support for the channel. And it's been going like this. And it's for the past 2 days, it's had 2 green candles, or white on my chart. But the current one is red. And you can see there's a top wick here that's slightly long, and it's pushing pressure downward. And there's no bottom wick. That is, for the candle itself is bearish, because there's no pressure from the bottom to push it up. There's more pressure from the top to push it down. So more than likely, the next candle for tomorrow could be another red candle going downward. So this pattern might break, and it'll break more like this, curving down, potentially. On the Bollinger Band, it is still near the bottom, but not quite at the bottom. So near the bottom, I would say it's a quarter towards the bottom and 3/4 towards the top. From the top, I mean. On the volume here, at least on Bitfinex, the volume has been increasing, and currently in the last few days, it's been tapering off and going horizontal. On the KDJ line, the white J line is fanning up above the blue K and the red D line. That's still bullish, so that's good. But that, if that levels off, then that's gonna be neutral, and then if that starts curving down, that's gonna be bearish. But currently, it is bullish. On the MACD line is pretty much tight with the white MACD line. It's pretty much tight with the red signal line. So you can see the short histogram bar. And we want to see larger bars. And we want to see more bullish bars, whites. But currently it's really short, a white short bar. So that's pretty neutral. On the bottom, we have RSI. RSI is at roughly at 34.48. Let me double check. Yeah, around 34.4. So, and it's going slightly. It was slightly up, but now it's more horizontal. That's pretty. It's still on the low end of the RSI range for oversold, and so there's opportunity for it to move up still, but it's going horizontal, so that's pretty neutral as far as movement. For the aqua line here, for the cumulative volume delta, it was going up in the past few days, dropped slightly down, went up, and then now it's leveling off, going horizontal with a slight tilt to the downside. And the momentum indicator, which is the white line here, is continued to go up. So we have momentum. That's good. At least that's bullish. Overall, we have slight bullish indications here and also neutral. So that's something you want to wait and see when you have those kind of differences. Let's go over to the weekly chart. It hasn't changed much, but let's cover it anyways briefly. It's still within our new descending triangle. I lower the floor here on the descending triangle for the support. So let's see what it does. Currently it's still got a bullish white green candle, and let's see what it'll do. Down here hasn't changed much. Volume continues to pretty much go straight across here. KDJ, the white J line, is under the other two. I mean, the white J line is still under the K and the D line, but it is curving up. Eventually, they'll probably meet within the next 1 or 2 weeks here. But it's good that it's curving up. On the MACD, the white MACD line is below the red signal line, and it is still bearish. On these three down here, RSI, the CVD, and also the momentum indicator, all pointing up, so that's positive. Overall, it's more positive on a weekly chart than it is negative. So that's still the same as yesterday. I want to take a look at the heat map and show you what happened. So it was ranging in this area right here around down bottom here is around 37.5, and top here range is about 38.1. So it was ranging in this area, and then the reason we had that drive up, and it was pretty organic right in this area, the range was pretty organic right at the drive up here. This huge order of 603.61 bitcoins drove the wick all the way up to almost 39. So it was 38.9k, and then of course when it's not organic, it's gonna drop. So this plays right into what I was anticipating yesterday on that 80% path. That's pretty much an update on Bitcoin's technical analysis. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace. Oh yeah, go ahead and smash the like, ring my bell, and hit subscribe if you found value in this video. Thank you.